the way they've come back, if they've had a big loss, we saw it with KKR, they had a big loss, they couldn't kind of come back strong. Punjab this season, even if they've had a big loss, the next match, it's almost like they forget what's happened and they come back very strong in the present, and that's been a big positive for them.
A, that. B is that notice that even when they've had big losses, they've never tinkered around with the composition of their team. They've said, this is what we are. These are Indian batters that are going to win it for us. This is what we're going to bat. Josh English is the only number 3 who's there. Otherwise, even Stoinis is a floater. They never play Stoinis until there are very few overs left. And they're saying, we are winning this with Indian batting. This is what our game is. And they've stuck to that plan. Yeah. Loss, win, they've stuck to that plan. And I think that's very important. There's a certain consistency. All these guys know what they're doing. And nobody's looking over his back and saying, okay, I've got Omarzai, I've got Stoinis, I've got so many batters coming, I don't need to, somebody will take over. No, it's my job, I'm going to finish this. And that's what they're doing.
Just the approach that they've had from the very beginning, because even when Priyansh Arya, he got out on a duck, the next time Shreyas said, you still back yourself, you play your game, we see him getting 100. So clearly they have an approach which has been an approach of being completely fearless. They're people who are going out there and backing themselves entirely, Zach, every time they take to the field.
Well, when you have relatively inexperienced players, what's your best chance? Your best chance is to give them that kind of environment, that kind of freedom for them to express themselves. And I think, that's something which they've been doing consciously. It worked out very nicely for them. Priyansh and Prab have been superb right throughout the league phase. And that was very evident. Shashank Singh, they'd retained.
Yes.
So the planning and the faith was always there in terms of the way they wanted to go about setting up their team, bringing back Arshdeep also from auction, finding those bowling options, finding that combination. Little bit of Ricky Ponting effect was also there, with picking those Australian players. But that's all from the point of view of having the clarity in the group, giving that comfort to the players and having that confidence as well. I think Josh English is someone who has played a great hand for them. If you see the crucial games, he's been able to put fast bowlers under pressure.
Yes.
And Shreyas was open to shifting his number to 4 because he started the season with batting at number 3, and then understanding that this phase of the game is going to be important when they're batting, and who is that individual who can make the impact. And that's when Josh English came, and he hasn't disappointed. He's someone who has really kept up with the strike rate, making use of the power play. So these are the things which work for you when your team is doing well, and it's getting strengthened as they're moving along into the finals.